I've joined gyms before, and I've gone once or twice, or I've gone for a month, or I've, had this great resolve, I felt like, and I've gone for a couple months, and then I stop going, or then I don't go for 2 weeks, and then I go once, and nobody notices that you come or you don't come, whether you go or not, nobody notices. And here, people not only notice, but you come in, and they talk to me every time, and they talk to me about my progress and about my program, and keep me going on the Easy Coach, and keep me motivated, and I've had lots of times where I've been discouraged along the way, and the girls here will keep me encouraged, or they'll look back at my statistics, and remind me of how far I've come. And so times when I feel like I'm not doing anything, I see that I actually am, and that it takes time, and they just, the girls here, the girls that work here, give me the support that I needed. Also, when I do the program, the Easy Coach program, it's in smaller increments, so I can do 1 week at a time that adds up to the 10 weeks, and then I come in and I get my body composition done, and I see things actually changing in my body. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that what I was doing was really unhealthy. I've learned how to eat well. I've learned the incredible capacity that my body has to change, or that I have the control that I have over my body. I never felt like I was in control before. I felt like things would happen to me. I'd get fat or I'd gain weight, and I didn't understand that I was in control of that, or I didn't own that. I didn't feel it. And I've also seen how I can kind of like, I don't know, sculpt might be overstating it, but change my body, change the way every part of it looks. The Easy Coach program is laid out over a 10-week period, and every time, I'm not going to explain this very well, but it's in small increments, and every time you do something, you check it off with a pencil. I actually check it off, and that feels so good. I did that, I did that, I did that. And every week my program changes, so I get through that week, I have new tasks, new weights, and new numbers of times to do it for the next week, and then 10 weeks into it I get evaluated, my body gets evaluated, and that feels really good to see how things have changed and how I'm getting healthier. When I came in here, I felt totally addicted to sugar. I felt like I couldn't not eat sugar, and I felt like I couldn't control my eating. And any time that I ever had before, it would be either on Weight Watchers Counting Points or some kind of diet, and it would be a short-term thing with an end in sight. I'd be on a diet for a certain amount of time, and then I'd be done with that diet, and then I'd go back to eating however I had before, and I'd put on any weight that I had ever lost. And so that was a huge change that I made when I came here. And I also stopped feeling like, I guess having the support here kept me from feeling like if I'd done badly for one day, or I'd eaten something I didn't want to eat, or I hadn't exercised for 3 days in a row, in the past I would have said, oh, forget it, now I've blown it, and I would have gone back to my old lifestyle. And here, with the support of the girls here, I didn't do that. I got back on the horse, so to speak, and I kept coming, and changes kind of happened in spite of me, it felt like sometimes. Oh, another thing that really changed for me, or I'm still working on it all the time, is feeling like an active person. I feel like I almost get counseling here, because I feel like I came in here kind of a sluggish person. I've never really been active. I'm kind of a couch potato at heart, or I always have been. And coming here and sticking with this for once in my life has really made me feel like an active person. And I don't love sitting on the couch and watching TV anymore. It's really changed my whole life. And I have a bike now that I ride all the time, and I go hiking, and I do things that I never did before, never had any interest in. I feel like I can totally relate to that. I can so understand being in a place where I feel like, because that's how I felt before I came in here. I've tried everything. I join gyms I don't go, and I tell them to come here and do the Easy Coach program. It's shameless merchandising, I guess, but it's the only thing that's ever worked for me.